Athletes with an insatiable drive to become the Intercontinental Champion facing off in this elimination match. A completely unpredictable matchup with Damian Priest and R-Truth. And we'll see if they're prepared for tag team action as they go head-to-head with The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, and Jey Uso.
It's always an ever-changing setting in these kind of matches. As a champion, you want to keep the action in a place where you can be a factor. Never allow the competition to be further than striking distance. You wouldn't want the title to change hands on a fall because you were too far away.
He knows how to avoid contact. Oh. Kick to the gut. And a big right hand. Boom! Scorpion death drop.
And what's the difference between preparing for a Falls Count Anywhere match versus, say, a no DQ?
In a no DQ or Extreme Rules match, you'd at least have to be pinned in the ring. But not here. There truly is no safe harbor, so it's important to mind your surroundings.
Big punch. Ouch.
good promos on each other, right? And then I'm loving the Roman Reigns thing because, you know, Rock just went full heel, which I never thought he would do, right? And you've got to think, we already know what one main event is going to be, the tag team match. And you've got to think they've got to do Roman and Cody, because that's why they changed the Rock match. What else could happen?
Yeah, but isn't it, what's the stipulation? If Rock and Roman win, then the bloodline is...
Yeah, no different about all that. That's just something they threw in there to make it more interesting. At the end of the day, I believe that they have to go with Cody. That's why they changed the Rock match. Why would you change the Rock's match for Cody to lose?
Yeah, I think Cody will win the belt, but the night before, I think The Rock and Roman will win, and then they'll have that bloodline rules match.
All right, yeah, that's cool. Right now, he'll fight off. You know, and then somebody will come out and help him against the bloodline.
Yeah.
Well, that's winning.
And here's the only thing. This is why I don't care about fantasy booking, okay? Because if you get it right, it's like you didn't book it. It's like you guessed what the bookers wrote. Like, that's what getting to their angles. To me, there's nothing fun in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, figuring out what the writers are writing. But I will say this. I brought up a scenario that was a YouTube put out on Mr. Campbell's Roommate, if you want to listen to it again. I had just off the top of my head an idea that I found out when we talked about MJF last week, right? That I thought that if the deal is like bloodline rules, then it's like just one-on-one bloodline. If they win the tag match, which you would assume it's WrestleMania. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to do it, but like I'm assuming that it's the main event of the night one. You send the babyface pop, they win the match, right? So it's just one-on-one. So all the people, all the current TV characters are all, they're not allowed, right? They're not to see them, it's just going to be one-on-one. My thing was that they had just hired a couple new Samoan characters. And like,
Wake up, Webmaster. You're online with Host Singer, and you are in command.
Into our H panel for ultimate.
That Clash at the Castle with Drew McIntyre is when they thought the Blood was going to lose, and Solo Sikoa showed up out of nowhere as a big surprise. I just off the top of my head, fantasy booking on this was that the Samoan character that they just hired shows up. Okay, he's not really put up with that, shows up and helps Roman. But that being said, it's like Cody outsmarted them, and he had MJF waiting for. He doesn't work there. He had MJF like in his back pocket, ready to like forward that. Right, and somebody like I think from the when I played that clip, we had that clip on YouTube. A lot of the comments were like, because I thought there would be if MJF saved Cody, and Cody won, being in that smart town of Philadelphia would get a huge pop. A lot of people comment said they don't think anybody knows who MJF is. And I was like, it's a good because think about this. Cody was an AEW guy. People obviously he was like the number one. He's still been the number one face ever since he came back. You know what I'm saying? So I'd be sure that MJF. I don't know. That's my fantasy booking. I don't like to do that, but I did this one time with the guys. I just want to be surprised. You know, but I'll say this. It's another thing. Why? Let's say this. This is the promo that they should have been cutting from Cody. Right, the bloodline over Paul. They need to like get Cody's head. Hey, Cody says, you know, hey, you need to finish the story. Right? Okay, so Paul Heyman, if I was writing there, I would give Paul Heyman this material. Say, okay, Cody, if your story's finished, then what do we need you around for? You're done. Well, are you going to retire when you win that belt? Are you finished? Your story's over. We don't need you anymore. Are you ready to when your story is ended? You should just go away. And throw that there. Well, what are you going to do after you win the title, Cody's your story? Is that you finished your story? My thing is, it's like with this whole thing is like, bro, the Bloodline story's been going on for 4 years now. It's been really good, right? Since when did we put this time constraint on Cody's story? Like, why does it have to be his story ends at WrestleMania? finish his story. That's
Because
what's
it's
like.
the biggest stage, you
I'm
know.
aware of that, but in the big picture, continuously extending the story isn't that big of a deal.
Oh, you're not continuing the story. What I would say, if you would tell me that, when we need you around and all that, and I would just say something like, I won the championship. Okay, that was my story. I fulfilled what my brother and my dad couldn't do. But now what a champion does is he takes on all comers. Yes, next. Yeah. But now here's the other thing. Coming off what you were saying with the MJF thing. And first of all, Philly's too smart of a crowd with people coming in from New York and all over. MJF would get a huge pop.
He was over in that market huge anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
So I would almost have, Solo Sikoa and what's the other guy's name? Solo and Jimmy, right?
Right.
And maybe even with the two other guys you said might be coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And, it's a no DQ match and they go in there and they're on Cody. All of a sudden Jay comes out. He hits one guy with like a tube or a 2x4, a steel pipe. He hits the other guy, but the other two guys get on him. Okay. And that's when somebody comes in a hood or something. And when he helps Jimmy do a comeback on these two guys, and he takes off his hood and it's MJF, and the guy says, "Oh, that's MJF. That's Cody's protege. He followed him here to WWE." When they shake hands, he hits him with something, MJF, and the last thing you see is Cody laying on the floor with MJF smirking. Right?
Well, no. Then you have Priest come down, pin him, and after the thing, and they're like, all right. I don't like him turning on him if that was the case. But I will say this. Bro, look at the type of TV that they're doing right now. Okay? The show is like a lot of long form interviews. It's like, bro, these interview segments are like 20 minutes long these days. Do you notice that going in, Russ? And it's like, but they're very entertaining because you guys have a lot of long form talkers. Oh, just imagine MJF, you throw a new character whose dick is as good as anybody on that show, and you throw him in the middle of it.
Right.
It just makes it more, see?
Great,
Well,
yeah.
It's like if he does go back to AEW, he would have to probably just like watch you Raw each week and see him doing massive business and just be going like, what a. But maybe he will be there someday. But right now it's a perfect spot.
I don't think this is the time. I just
You don't think so?
well, I agree that it would be great. I just think he's under contract and he's out hurt, and this is all fun to speculate. But just from reports,
So like I said, is he back on their page yet? Because let me tell you something. They took him off the merchandise page too.
Yeah.
You think he would be cool with like, hey, I can't make any money off merchandise right now to sell this angle? I think about that. Oh, if you want to sell an angle, right? Like you want to, they're literally saying, okay, hey, I'll pay you, but you can't sell your merchandise. You gotta make it look good. That wouldn't be like something I would be cool with.
Yeah, well, how much?
The Slipper Powerbomb. Love it for your money back.
A key to great skin is exfoliating and moisturizing. Old Spice gives me both.
Merchandise can he be making if he's out? And maybe they even told him, hey, here's so much money to cover your merchandise while we do this angle. I just can't believe with all the errors he's made and everything he's done that Tony would let him do everything he's done on TV, all right? Knowing he's going to leave. great thing,
Nothing.
and you know, and what's great about him is he knows that Punk is one of these guys that no matter what you ask him, he's going to answer it, right? And he's going to be honest about it.
Yeah, and
Right or wrong.
Punk's been going on that show for like 10 years or more, and every time he does, he makes news. So, yeah, and Ariel's a fan. So, yeah, he probably loves the guy.
Well, Punk is his whole gimmick is a shtick, pretty much, these days,
Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams.
What is your video song? Go to artlist.io and get the best music and sound effects for your videos.
When you work at TNA, right? Are you still freelancing and working with TNA, or are you just like stick exclusive to TNA? Right?
TNA in New Japan, but also I made sure for both places no exclusivity, so I could do whatever. I mean, within reason, I wouldn't show up at AEW or WWE.
And hey, Mike, before you jump the gun, don't make a headline that says Al Snow is burying Jack Perry.
Al Snow buries Jack Perry. What's the time code, Jeff? 2102. Russo'sBrand.com, where the pros are the pros. What do we got for Al? Let's open up the news with Al.
Well, you remember last year, I think everybody does, the whole CM Punk leaving AEW, getting fired, Tony Khan fearing for his life incident, started with Jack Perry and the comments he made about using real glass on TV, taking a shot at CM Punk backstage that led to that fight. Well, we had these comments on another show where Meltzer said that Tony Khan is blaming Perry for costing him CM Punk. We don't know if that's true. And then Meltzer said another report this week that Perry apologized to Khan after the incident. After Meltzer reported that, Brian Alvarez, who works with Meltzer, wrote this report the next day. And to me, this reads like Jack Perry called Brian Alvarez and said to put this out. Because this is exactly how it
Wait, you think? Really? Yeah. I mean, that happens? The wrestlers call the newsletter guys and tell them stuff?
Yeah, well, but I've never seen it like this, where he's not saying sources or he heard. Like, he's basically saying Jack Perry told me this. He says, this is the headline. Jack Perry disputes apologizing for CM Punk fight, was denied AEW release request. Perry wants to set the record straight about the situation at All In. So then Alvarez writes, Jack Perry both disputes the claim that he continually apologized or asked for forgiveness in the months following his backstage fight with CM Punk at last August's AEW All In, or that there are any current plans for an AEW return, according to Perry. So he's not saying Perry told somebody this. He's making it sound like Perry called me, and I'm just reporting what he told me.
Sure he did.
According to Perry, he didn't hear from AEW head Tony Khan for 2 months following All In at Wembley Stadium. Perry said
Tony Khan, big time Jack Perry.
That's a 2 months is big time in somebody. Yes.
Perry said he never texted to say he was sorry, and told Khan's lawyers that he would not initiate first contact. Khan finally set up an in-person meeting in Los Angeles before Full Gear, where they discussed plans to bring him back last December. However, after Punk returned to WWE at Survivor Series, those plans were scrapped. So that's weird if this is true. Perry's saying that I'm going to come back, and then CM Punk returned to WWE, and that made Khan scrap his return plan. So if that's true, that kind of leads into what Meltzer was saying, that Khan's blaming him for this. So this goes on to say that Perry, who wanted to work Wrestle Kingdom for New Japan but was unable to for logistical reasons, did work with Rocky Romero and Khan to set up his current New Japan run. At this point, Perry is still under AEW contract. He asked for his release but was denied. But there are still no plans to bring him back. He hasn't talked to Khan in months, nor has he cleared anything he's done in storyline for New Japan, like him tearing up his AEW contract or use of the term scapegoat.
I got to ask Al a question because, Al, this is why I love having Al on the show, because Al's in this spot. Al, if you're a Jack Perry status, okay, which let's be honest, to coin Dutch Mantel's phrase, good little hand. If you're a good little hand status, you're a good worker, you're a good little hand, you're not a A-lister big star. And, bro, somebody comes to you at OVW and asks you for their release. If somebody is right in the middle of the card and not drawing you money, are you or are you not going to give them their release?
Absolutely.
Because now you know.
Okay, let's get this match going. I can tell you that the Chicago crowd has been itching to see this one all day. Vicious attack. They have all that move from other sports for a reason. Stiff headbutt. Now that'll do some serious damage. Oh, what a shot.
Kick to the gut. And a big right hand. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Sikoa holding him at bay.
Saw it coming and slowed it down with the back.
Now Jimmy, he knew that was coming. Elbow drop.
They just say fuck it.
He'll take things into the ring. He's got thrown around like a sack of you know what.
And main event Jey Uso isn't looking so big after that hit there.
Yeah, that ruthless side of Jimmy just absolutely took over there.
Now, that was a very questionable attack. I think it goes beyond any gray area. Ooh, didn't see that backbreaker coming. Overhand connects. Oh, God. Looks like they're going to take things outside. No telling what they have in store now.
Offense with a hurtful purpose.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
Getting dangerously close to our desk.
That's it. I'm out of here.
But now we see Hart. He keeps his team in the match. Oh. Hart in a defenseless position. And there's the Uranagi. Landed.
Kick to the gut. And a big right hand.
Takedown.
Oh, no, wait a minute.
Just going all out with every blow.
A powerbomb like that will leave you with bruises and remind you of this moment for days. Both superstars showing great awareness of their opponent's repertoire. That was quite the impact on the apron. You might be in shock now, but you'll be feeling lasting pain for a few weeks to come.
Watch this, fellas. Into the barricade. And that was a well-executed attack. Jey taking his offense to the top rope.
Such strength at this stage to kick out that early in the count. Dodges. Jey showing his instincts.
He finds a counter for Jey. He may be in a bad way here. Atomic drop. Ooh.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up. He just barely dodges. I think we know what's coming next. Pull back in.
Great wherewithal on the counter. A quick reversal by Jey. Great job anticipating Jimmy.
There it is, the people's play.
punishment has been absorbed by these men already.
And yet, they...
Roman Reigns with a couple of headbutts, follows by a right hand, and Reigns has him right where he wants him. Steps outside the ring. This here, classic Roman Reigns measuring his man. Heading to the top now.
He caught him by surprise.
Uso, meanwhile, it's Jimmy. And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one.
Jimmy with a game ender. And a live crowd doesn't get any hotter than this. On the edge of their seats and then some.
Well scattered reversal there.
Jay out of there in a hurry. Going down low, nasty uppercut. What a headbutt.
Vicious.
Quick back elbow. Detours that offense.
Uh-oh, this is going to be ugly, guys. Look out!
This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh.
Sharpshooter applied.
Is Hart going to tap it with the sharpshooter? Wait a minute! What a counter!
We've already seen a few shots delivered up in that region.
Punch lands.
What is he going to do here?
Off the turnbuckles.
What's he going to do? Launching. Kick to the gut. Ooh. Was ready for that. Jimmy taking a moment to see if the fans will show some love. Boom. Running STO plants him. Nicely done.
Here we go. Jimmy going up. Perched up top. And now Jimmy Uso.
Through the air. It connects. Just crashing down. From way up. Whoa, look out. What a reckless attack. Off the top rope. Putting... Reigns has identified the target. Step by.
Sends the knee to the face. That'll stop you.
Well-placed kick.
Every person in this capacity crowd is on their feet.
And with good reason. These superstars are earning all of their respect. Watch out.
Look at this. Boom. Stiff headbutt.
Something's about to go either very wrong or very right. Top rope. So splash. Jay is down and out.
What a neck breaker. He's got to know he's in harm's way here. Now a pin for the championship. And he fights it off.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this. Ooh. Reigns put his stamp on this one. Quick return to the ring. Boom! And Roman Reigns demanding acknowledgement from the WWE Universe. Oh, that'll clean your clock. Oh! Just take off.
And I'm just gonna have to keep it old school on this. The fucking 3-on-3s are crazy. Man, that's a damn shame. That's damn near racism. Yeah, that's just crazy, man. For the next one, that's crazy. I think for 25, I'm probably not gonna even get that one. I'm gonna wait until like 26, 27. Yeah, I'm like, yo, because I was thinking, I'm like, man, I could be playing, I could be playing Hell Divers or something, you know, something that's dope that works. Yeah, like I caught myself playing Star Wars Battlefront 2 again. Was that one's hella fun. That's actually a really good game. It never drops some matches ever, ever. That's just crazy. Yeah, but we're about to watch a couple of teams. We're about to finally unlock some of these other wrestlers. These showcase wrestlers are fucking overpowered. Dude. Yeah, dude. They made these cats with the fucking, it's crazy, dude. I'm like, yo. Like I tried this Hulk once, I was like, they're so strong. And that Ultimate Warrior that you got is ridiculous. He's insane. Yeah, dude, he's a beast. Yeah, that dude hits her. Yeah, he does. It's crazy. Man, I've been playing with Joe Gacy. I've been playing with Joe Gacy, pissing people off. Oh man, yeah, Joe Gacy. He has a clothesline from hell. Yeah. Yeah, but Joe Gacy, he's nice. His little submission's hitting out of nowhere. And Bronson Reed is crazy. Yeah. I'm about to send some invites out. Oh yeah, the with the skull. Yeah, that's just dope. I gotta unlock that dude. Yeah, they it was him, Triple H. Who else did they got? Triple H. I need to unlock Ken Shamrock. Macho Man. The King Macho Man. Macho King. Let's see. They added another Rey Mysterio. Let's see. The King of Kings. I'm surprised they haven't added a Viscera in this game. Yeah, I'm like, you gotta put some respect on his name. Viscera. Viscera was the man. Viscera. Dude, I have no idea what they don't. They should be running that storyline. I have no idea what they why they haven't. It's Viscera, Midian, Edge, and Christian. The Hardy Boys were in it. Gangrel. Spirit Squad, J&J Security. There's a lot of guys I'm sure they haven't. Al Snow, I don't know why they haven't added him. Steve Blackman, I don't know why they haven't added him. Yeah, I was shocked they had Ken Shamrock. Test, they can throw Test in there. Jackie from the Divas. Could have added Jackie. Tori. Yeah, maybe it's maybe they don't want to probably fight backstage. Actually, I'll set up a new lobby real quick. Yeah. Oh yeah, it probably is. Let me see. Haha. I remember Kim Shamrock and Mankind when they were tag team. they were in the Union. Yep. It was Ken Shamrock, Mankind, Al Snow, Big Show, and I think the Oddities or something like that. Man, I wasn't even gonna smoke weed today, but this game will encourage it.